Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. It's Isabella, and today I'm going to share with you 5 mistakes that rideshare drivers, especially new rideshare drivers, will typically make. Before we get started, real quick, if you want to sign up to be a Lyft driver, we have a link you can use in the description of the video. If you sign up using the link, you can get a bonus and guaranteed up to $1,000, so be sure to check that out. Anyways, let's get started into the video. So the first mistake that people will make as a new driver is that they won't invest enough into their car. You're going to be spending a ton of hours inside your car, so it's a great idea to really just invest on making your car comfortable and making sure that it's, you know, a solid car that's not going to break down or have any problems in the future. And honestly, it's also good to just have a car that is very fuel efficient. You know, especially with gas prices nowadays, you're going to be spending a lot more money, you know, paying for gas. So you might as well have a car that is fuel efficient, so you're not, you know, running low on gas super quick all the time. Okay, tip number 2 for if you're going to be a rideshare driver is to make sure you develop really safe driving habits. I know that if you've been a driver for a long time, you might develop bad habits over time, but you know, when you have someone else in the car and you're liable for them, you do want to make sure that you're driving very safely and not, you know, weaving in and out through people. I know it's tempting to want to get them to their destination fast. You really just want to be safe. Better to be safe than sorry. I've definitely had a lot of Uber drivers that were like a little bit reckless, and it honestly scared me a lot, just like being a passenger in their car. So you don't want to be that person. This is the third mistake that a lot of drivers will make. It's that they won't drive when there's high demand. You definitely want to drive when there's high demand, which may not be the most convenient times for you, but you'll have a higher chance of making more money. So, you know, I know it probably sucks to have to drive late at night on the weekends, but that is when there's going to be a surge. So there will be surge prices, which means the fares will cost more than usual, and there's going to be a higher demand of way more people that need an Uber or a Lyft, just because, you know, people are usually drinking on the weekends, going out to parties, clubs, bars, and they're gonna need a ride to get home somehow. You definitely want to drive during those times if you do want to make a lot of money. This is mistake number 4 that a lot of people make. It's when you're not willing to work on your social skills. I know there's sometimes people who, or passengers who would rather not talk. And I think on some of the apps you can actually request to have a driver that won't talk to you. But it can make all the difference or leave a big tip if you do get someone chatty and you have a really good conversation with them. You know, you don't want to just be like super awkward, or like, it's good to just work on those skills to have good conversation flowing if you do have a very conversational passenger. So this is the 5th and final mistake that a lot of new drivers will make, and it's that they don't treat rideshare driving as a business. If you want to make it profitable, you do have to treat it as a business. Basically, you're being your own like independent contractor. It's really your responsibility to track your earnings. There's a lot of apps out there that you can use to track this, to make it easier for when you do your taxes. And you can write some stuff down as an expense, like let's say you need to get like a car mount for your phone. That's basically a business expense, or like little things like that you can get for your car. Those are all things that can be written off as expenses for your business. So just having this business mindset and doing the hard work will help you become way more successful when you're trying to become a rideshare driver. So those were 5 very common mistakes that new rideshare drivers tend to make. These are things you want to avoid, and I hope this video helped you. Hopefully, if you have been doing any of these mistakes, you will stop now. And once again, if you do want to sign up to be a Lyft driver, there is a link in the description of this video where you can sign up to get a bonus or guaranteed up to $1,000. So be sure to check that out, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.